What's up, what's up? Being afraid to be vulnerable is to accept a life full of fear and doubt. And that fear and doubt is based off the fact that you feel like you may not be enough for the very thing that you desire. And for the fact that you have to be vulnerable, which means you have to put yourself on display. Whether it's putting out content, whether it's competition, whether it's a relationship, regardless of what it is, you actually care more about how you're being perceived by others than the very thing that you want. There's common phrases like you get what you give, or you have to put your all into it. But the only way you can ever put your all into it is you have to ignore the people. You have to ignore that fear of not being enough, because all you have available to you is who you are right here and right now. And the only way that will ever improve to attain the qualities for the very person that you want to be is if you just try and go for the very thing that you want. And if you don't, one of two things are gonna happen. One, you're approaching it so timidly because you're so afraid to open up and be vulnerable that this is how much you're willing to try. So this is your possibility of getting what you want. And if it doesn't go your way, then this is the amount you have to go off of. This is how much growth you have possibly to make. And two, which is the worst, you are so scared you won't even try. But you always have the option of opening up completely and not being afraid to make mistakes, because those very same mistakes are the ones that you learn from to become the person that you want to be. And then as you progress, then eventually your success will cast a shadow over those very same mistakes. And if you're afraid of people seeing the mistakes, so what? They have their own lives. They're not going to remember it unless you remind them. And eventually you'll get to the point that the same people that possibly brought up those same mistakes, they'll be asking you, hey, how'd you do it? I kept trying over and over, nonstop. So don't waste any time wondering about what could be. Ignore the people, ignore the noise, and put all of your focus on going after what you want wholeheartedly. And put yourself on display for everyone to see just how unique you are and all that you have to offer.